Hey folks, it's Dave back here from Studio B, and you can see I got some APBA hockey on the table. Everyone's been asking me, when are you going to stop playing hockey again? It's like, you're absolutely right. I need to get back and play some hockey. So, and I got a nice message today actually from Philip Reynolds too, and I says, you're right. I need to get back, and I need to get some hockey back on the channel. Earlier, I did an update for Digital to Dice 25, Digital to Dice Con 25. A lot of people had some questions on it, so as I get the questions, I will try to answer the best I can. And so I did a video today trying to answer some of those questions, and hopefully I did. If you have any more, just leave them on that video or email us digitaltodice@yahoo.com or whatever you need to do to get a hold of us, and hopefully we can answer your questions about what's going to be happening with Digital to Dice Con 2025 in May of next year. It's when we have a big get-together in Connecticut down by the Foxwoods Casino. We play some games, learn how to play some games in the whole bit. We just try to have basically a really good time. Okay, so APBA back on the table here. Boy, it's been a while since I've played the APBA hockey here. But we're going to do that and do the best we can. Oh, I want to get my chat room open here, too, so we can make sure we had that. Oh, where are we now? Unfortunately, that's the only way I can do this here. I'm not savvy enough like some of you guys to have everything open all at once. But okay. All right, and Charles comes by. Okay, we have our first contestant here. Charles, thanks for coming by. In fact, let me put my chat over here so I can see it. APBA hockey's been starting to get the itch to get back into the 22-23 season in Hockey Blast now that I have 24-25 season is here in full swing. Okay, nice. Yeah, this is fun. Playing these games is so much fun. Oh, the other thing I wanted to do is I wanted to have a root beer tonight, so I pulled out the A&W Diet Root Beer tonight. Zero sugar root beer, I should say. I just been in a mood for something good. I've been so damn busy. September 22nd was my last full day off. My next full day off is Thanksgiving. That's just where we are. And so on top of planning Digital to Dice Con with Mike and doing all the extra work, the play-by-play, the extra podcast I do a week and all this other stuff, plus the Digital to Dice podcast, I haven't been streaming much. So I'm here tonight, and I'm hoping to have some fun. Now, I haven't played APBA hockey in quite some time. So it's going to take me... I'm not going to lie. It's going to take me a little bit to kind of get back into this. So just beware that, I might be a little rusty. Okay. But I am going to do my best to play it correctly. Again, I'm playing it the Dave way. I'm not going to do any matchups tonight or any corner dumps. I'm just going to play and have some fun. Alrighty, so as you can see, I got the Bruins going into Atlanta, and this is a game I started a long time ago. I think I set it up and never did anything because I had the score sheet here, and I had it Cheevers and Craig in the net, and I already filled out the stuff on the side, and I had a penalty with Park, and that's as far as I got. So I says I'm going to go back and start this game over and play it and try to have some fun with it. So that's what we're going to do tonight. As we got a handful of people, Mike in the truck comes by, Jeff Edwards, thanks for coming by, and Charles says he just finished week 2 in Quick Decks 1998 Broncos and Fast Drive for Everything. Oh, Quick Decks, that's a fun game. Yeah, I need to get Grant on for the hockey game. We've been talking about that. He's been running around. I've been running around, but we're going to get Grant back on. Oh, I need to. How about if I fix the score, right? Because the score is 0-0 to start, right? So I'm getting there. Okay, what do you think? Let's roll the dice and get the face-off. So we get McNabb. Let's get the starting lineup. So we have some of my favorite Bruins. Peter McNabb, Rick Middleton, who is my second favorite Bruin after Bobby Orr. And Wayne Cashman, Bork, and Park, Park's my favorite Ranger. He is. He's my favorite Ranger. I loved him in Boston, but he's my favorite Ranger. And Jerry Cheevers in that. Over here, Clement, Hands of Cement, Ken Houston, Don Lever, Paul Reinhart, Phil Russell, and in the net, anybody know Jim Craig? Ever heard of this guy, James Downey, Jim Craig? Never heard of him. But Jim Craig's going to be playing for Atlanta tonight. Okay? And Jeff says it's like riding a bike. I hope so, because last time I rode a bike, it didn't go too well. It hurt. It hurt my bum, because I haven't ridden a bike since I was a kid. And I was like, I can't ride bikes anymore. Not even at the gym. It's just too hard. And Charles says he has 59-60, 61-62, and 65-66 for Hockey Bones coming. Yes, I need to get the Hockey Bones back here. I think it was Bob was playing that in Ohio, and I saw him showing T-Bone. I was like, man, I have the itch to play some Hockey Bones. But I just pulled out the APBA hockey tonight and just for fun. We'll get the Hockey Bones back. Because I just finished my 79 Action PC football. Boy, if you haven't seen that, go check out the Super Bowl that I did with New Orleans and Pittsburgh. Even just watch the last 5 or 10 minutes. That was fantastic. A fantastic ending to the season. Disappointing field goal kickers, the whole bit. It was a good time. All right, let's get this thing started. So we have face-off 3, face-off 4 for Atlanta. So it's a +1. And we'll roll the dice. And +1 is going to be advantage right wing. So Ken Houston's going to get the puck. He's going to roll a 52. A 52 is a 27. And a 27 is intercepted by the center. So his pass is knocked away, and it will go to Peter McNabb. McNabb's going to roll a 13. That's going to be a 6. He's going up against the right wing, Houston. And a 3 is +1, so it's going to be a 7. Shot on goal, block +2. So the block I rolled is a 2. They're going to block 1, 3, 5. Nope, that shot is going to be blocked, and it's smothered for a face-off. So right off the bat, McNabb steals the puck. He goes in, his shot is blocked, and that's covered up by Jim Craig. Face-off in the Atlanta zone. +1 on the face-off. And it's going to be advantage center, so Clement's going to get it in his own zone. He rolls a 16. That's a 28. 28 on defense is intercepted and shot on goal by the right wing. So Middleton steals the puck. All right, and, oh, wait. I said that was a what now? Hang on a sec. 16. I knew I was going to make 28 is shot on right wing. Intercepted and shot on goal by the right wing if he's got a 12, and Middleton does. All right, so Middleton's shot range is a 26. Oh, that's in range with the 11, right? So now we have a shot. We have a visitor shot in range. And, boy, I love, they added a shortcut button here for a shot in range on this APBA sheet here. I love playing with these Excel helpers, Hockey Bones and APBA Hockey. Oh, it's so good. I mean, I love rolling cards and dice, but having the helper, everything is just right there. I love it. All right, 11's on net. Jim Craig, 54, 32. And he scores. Rick Middleton. Middleton scores. And just like that, Boston goes up 1-0. All right, let's check assists. 55 on the assists is going to be, just 1 assist on the play. And that assist is going to be, if I look at my 21 chart, 3. It's going to be the 3rd highest. So it's going to be 32, 36. Oh, I don't count him. 33, 32, 35. So 1, 2, 3. We'll give it to McNabb. All right, so it's first period goal. Time of the goal. Exact time is 1:29. And it's Middleton from McNabb. How I missed this game. That's all I'm going to say. All righty, so Middleton from McNabb makes it 1-0 for Boston. 1-0 for Boston. Now we go here. So 1:29 in, Middleton with the steal and puts it home. They're going to give McNabb an assist. And Charles says, I'm going to run the playoffs for each year, alternating between Hockey Bones and APBA. That should be fun. I need to do a comparison video because Hockey Bones and APBA, they're like 1 and 1A, and I just go back and forth between which one I want to play because they're so close, but they each do something a little different that I like in each. And so I'll talk about those differences at some point. All right, 1-0 for the Bruins. Let's go to the face-off here. And let's just roll again. Let's get a no time roll here. Disadvantage right wing. So it's going to go to Middleton. So Middleton gets it. A 63 is an 18. An 18 going up against the right wing. So Houston, he's going to bump into Houston at center ice. That's going to add 1. It's going to be a 19. Intercepted by Russell. And we're going to get a line change here. All right, so Boston's going to go line 2 and line 2. So we're going to see Milbury, Dick Redmond. Always like Dick Redmond. I think he was a SEAL. PJ can confirm that. And we get Rattel, O'Reilly, and Jonathan. Oh, man, this is my junior high Bruins. And for the Flames, Bobby McMillan. Oh, they're going line 4, actually. Ooh, so they're going to bring out Kurt Bennett. Kent Nielsen and Paul Henderson. Oh, is that Henderson from the Henderson? Is that Henderson? Chuckett would know that. And then line 2 defense, and we'll swap him up in a second here. So let me just get my lines here. I do the Hockey Bone lines change. Line change. I love how Hockey Bone does it. It's just easier. And so I've stole that to use in APBA Hockey. Again, because I like both games, and there's some things that they both do. And sometimes I kind of alternate between. So that's what we have here. So it's 1 shot, 1 goal for the Bruins here. And the puck is going to be stolen by Russell. He's going to make a play here. So Russell's going to make the play. 31 is a 13. Going up against Rattel, who's a 4. So that's going to be a 15. That's going to be just a pass over to the right D. And then he can make a change. So there's no time off the clock on the pass. So we're just going to get another no-time roll. A 16. 16 is a 28 for Brad Marsh. A 28 on my chart here is intercepted by the right wing. So Terry O'Reilly has the puck now. O'Reilly at 25. That's a 5 going up against Henderson. So him and Henderson are battling. And it's going to be a 6. Shot on goal, block +1. Ooh, I got a block 6, though. So I got a 3 and a 4. I'm going to get the shot on net. And his range is 31. I rolled a 61, so that's just going to be a shot and a save by Jim Craig. And a 12 is a 25. So on a save, shot on goal by the highest shot frequency. So I got 19, 14, 12, 9, and 15. So it's going to bounce to Rattel for a potential shot unless they can clear it. Their clear is they roll the 4, and their clearing is a 7. And I believe they cleared it, and they will tie it up, right? Because I have a 7 on the clear. That beats the clear roll, so that's going to be a face-off. I think that's how that goes. And Charles says Hockey Bones has the edge for him, but he still loves APBA. Yeah, isn't that good, though, that we have 2 fantastic games? I mean, more than 2, but I mean, we have 2 games that we absolutely love. I like that. All right, so we got a face-off in the Atlanta zone here. Flames not looking good at home here. This is their last year at home, by the way. And then they would head to Calgary the following year. Off the face-off. So we have Nielsen's a 2 and Rattel's a 4, so +2 for Boston. Advantage left wing. So he's going to get it to Jonathan. A 42 in the offensive zone. It's going to be a 7. Shot on goal, block 2. Ooh, 2, 3, 4, 5. I rolled a 6. He's going to get the shot on net. Shot range 25. That's in range. Shot in range visitor. 36 for Craig. And he scores. Stan Jonathan scores. And the Bruins lead 2-0 here on 3 shots, and it's not looking good for Jim Craig. And Jeff says my clearing is correct. Okay, thanks. Yes, I think you combine the clearing, and then you roll the clearing dice, and you have to beat the clear. I think if the 2 defensemen get 7, which they have a 7, so I need to roll higher than 7. So thank you, Jeff, for doing that. It's been a while since I played. Jonathan with the goal at 3:25, and this is turning into a laugher. Stan Jonathan with the goal. My assist is 35, so that'll be 2 assists. My split roll is 62, so 1 and 3. So assist 36. So I get 1, 2, 3. So Rattel and Dick Redmond will get the assists on the Rattel goal, and it's 2-0 for Boston here early in this game. Yikes. All right, face-off at center, Rattel +2. Disadvantage right D, so it's going to go to Brad Marsh. He's going to roll a 52, which is a 27. And that's going to be intercepted by Rattel, and we need to make a line change here. So the Bruins going back to line 1, and line 3 on the defense. So we'll see Rick Smith and Doak. Always like Rick Smith. Always like Rick Smith. And they're going to go 3 and back to 1. So we're going to see Willie Plett come out, Gary Unger, and Eric Big Train Vale, you know. And Jeff says he learned from the master. I'm not the master, Jeff. I just play and enjoy. But I appreciate the sentiments. That's kind of fun. It's just been a while. When you know how it is when you get out of the groove. I'll be back in the groove shortly. Already I'm feeling it again, you know. All right, so I get 1 and 3. And again, I kind of play it my own way, too. And so some people like to play it right out of the book, and that's fine. But sometimes I just find a couple things to do that I enjoy. All right, so Rattel's got the puck now. So he's going to roll. And a 22, that's going to be good. It's going to be a shot on goal. But a 53 is well out of range. That's just going to be a shot on net. It's going to be an easy save by Craig. A 64 is a 6, and he'll smother that anyway, and that'll allow Bruins to complete the change. 15:30 to play here in the first period. 2-0 Boston. As goals by Rick Middleton and Stan Jonathan has shocked the Flames here at the Omni. All right, let's roll for the face-off here. So now we have McNabb and Gary Unger. Unger with a +1. So advantage center. So Unger gets it in his own zone. A 16 is a 28. Intercepted by the right wing. Possible shot on net. We had this before. Middleton with a steal. Shot range 26. No, it's out of range. So that'll be a shot on net and a save by Craig. A 31 is picked up by the right wing. Way to go, Craig. Craig makes the save. It's going to bounce over to Willie Plett. What are the chances he gets a penalty? 15. Oh, it's a 2. Going up against, so if he's going up against, he goes up against the D, right? So Plett goes up against this guy here. So that's a 4. So I get a 2, and 2 is a 4. Oh, it's a shot on goal. No matter what, it's a shot on goal. So Willie Plett's going to get a shot on goal here. His shot range is 21 to 33. That's the first shot, and Cheevers will make that easy save. 32 is a 26, and can they clear it? It's going to go to the highest shooting forward unless they can clear it. I got a 5 on the clear, and it's a 4 on the clear roll. Yep, and so we'll get the face-off here. So Cheevers will cover up, and that's where we stand. So all my lines are good. Yep, so 14 and a half to go here. We played 5:23, almost at the period. And +1 for Unger. Advantage lefty, so he's going to win it back to Russell at the point. A 62 is a 45, that's my roll. 45 is a 26. And intercepted by the left wing, so he can't get that away, and Cashman's going to make the steal. And we're going to make a line change here. So they want to go back to line 1. Again, this is just how I do line changes. You can see it's 1 and 3 for Atlanta. I always start with a team without the puck for some reason. It's kind of what I do. And for Boston, they're going to go line 3 and defense 2. So we'll see Dwight Foster, his first shift of the game. Bob Miller, and I'm not sure who's behind Cashman. Could be Don Marcotte, but I'm going to make the change here. All right, so Boston's going 3 and 2. And you can't see that here, but I'm just kind of making the change on my line chart, that's the best thing about this, is it gives you potential lines to bring out, and it keeps track of your lines. I love that. Charles, thanks for coming by. Cleveland baseball fan. You guys advanced, right? You guys beat the Tigers. Good for you, I think, right? John Rattel turned 84. Yeah, he's still doing quite well, I think. I hope. I remember going to the Bruins game, watching Rattel play live for the Bruins. He was in his 40s at the time, and he still was good. All right, so Cashman with it now. Wayne Cashman rolls a 56. That's going to be a 33 and a 33. Oh, what's my split roll? 54. Neutral zone faceoff. So Cashman gets away with one. And the Flames are not happy with that. He felt as though he threw an extra elbow, but we got a neutral zone faceoff, and that's what it's going to be. All right, faceoff in the neutral zone. Bob Miller, and it is Marcotte, against Clement, +2 for the face-off. Disadvantage center, so Miller's going to get it at center ice. A 45-26, intercepted by the left wing. So Don Lever is going to have the puck here. Don Lever, a 21. 31 is past physical 10. All right, so past physical 10. So we have 1, 4, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So no, he's not going to make the play. It's going to be intercepted by Dick Redmond. Dick Redmond with a 12. That's a 25. And his his pass is gonna miss. It's gonna be picked up by Bedoin, and we have a line change here. So Flames will get 2 and 1. Bruins will get 2 and 3. Boy, they haven't really played that top D that much. So we got Doak and Rick Smith, Jonathan Rattel and O'Reilly, Pronovo, Chouinard, McMillan, Russell, and we're going to wait for that to come out here. So we're going to go 2 and 3, and then 2 and 1. All right. Bedoin with the puck. 26 is a 24. He can't connect, and it's going to end up on the stick of Doak. He will sit down, and Renfield, I'm going to call him Renfield, will come out. All right, so Gary Doak with the puck. A 32 is a 26, and he can't make a play, and it's going to be taken by Bobby McMillan of the Flames. Ooh, 16. That's not good, though. 28, and he's going to be knocked off the puck by Terry O'Reilly, who's going to steal it from him and steal his lunch. Halfway through the period, O'Reilly at 34, and a 34 is a 34 is a 34. And that's a penalty on Boston. So we're going to go to the power play here. And so what I do on the power play is I put line 1 out for everybody for the first one, for each first power play, and then line 2 for the second power play, kind of like strat. So you can see how I kind of alternate between the different games. I know some people have set power play lines. That just adds so much extra time. All right, so we're going to have we'll have Middleton and McNabb kill the penalty. Let me get my chart here. Get my power play chart. And that's what we're going to use here. Phoenix Knight. The Bruins don't cheat. Only the Canadians cheat. I'd say the Maple Leafs cheat, but they haven't won. I want them to win every year. They haven't won since I was born. So, all right, so we got a power play here. Oh, it was my thing here. So O'Reilly's going to get the penalty here at 9:44. So 9:44, we have O'Reilly. O'Reilly. And so right at the 10-minute mark, actually, right on the board. But the actual time is, I love how this I don't know if you can see that. No, you can't see that. But it has an exact time chart. It kind of gives you a mock-up time, so not everything's on the 30-second mark. And that's another great thing I love about this Excel helper here. I did a video on the Excel helper, so if you want the Excel helper for APBA hockey or Hockey Bones, it is beautiful. It really, really makes this game fly. Alrighty, so we got 10 minutes to go here. Face off at center ice in the first period. 2-0 Boston, and the Flames are on the man advantage. So let's see what we can do here on this man advantage. All right, so face off is going to be +1 for Atlanta. And it's disadvantage left D, so it's going to go to Ray Bourque. 53 shorthanded is a 19, and it's going to be intercepted by Russell. We got a no-time roll here for Russell. Ooh, 33. That's going to be a 2. That's going to be a shot on goal. Oh, man, his range is 13. I rolled a 14. So it's going to be a shot by Russell that almost fooled Cheevers, but Cheevers will make the save. A 26. Can they clear it? It's going to go to the high. They can't clear it. They only have 7, so it's going to be 26 is the second highest frequency here. So we have 1, 2. So Houston's going to get a shot on goal here. So let's roll a no-time roll. Check the shot is 55. So that's going to be on net, but a save by Cheevers. A 26 is 24. Now they're going to check for a clear again, and this time they will clear. They have a clearing of 7, so my clear of 6 is stopped, and so Cheevers is going to cover it up, make the save. Oh, boy. Power play shot there. Nice job. I should have got another root beer. This one's going down real nice. I haven't had a root beer in a long time. I haven't played in a long time either. Okay, so we have face-off in the Boston zone. Again, +1. And it's going to be advantage center, so Clement's going to get it. Ooh, a 22. It's going to be a shot on net, but a 56 is out of range. So there's about a shot and a save, and Cheevers with a 1. It's going to be picked up by Bourque. Bourque is going to roll. Oh, Bourque's going to get a shorthanded chance. Here comes Ray Bourque coming down, but his shot range of 16 is way out of line, so Bourque is going to fire this one on the net. Jim Craig will make the save. And it's going to be picked up by the left wing. And this will be the last gasp here on the power play for the Flames. So it's going to be a 63 for Don Lever. A 25 on the power play is intercepted by Brad Park. So the power play is over. Nice bid there by the Flames. They got a couple of shots, but Bork also got a shorthanded shot away. And so now we got to make some line changes here. So they're going to put out 1 and 2 for the Flames. And Boston's going to go to 3 and 2. So we'll get our line changes here. Alrighty. So 3 and 2 and 1 and 2. 3 and 2 and 1 and 2. I feel like Lawrence Welk, a 1 and a 2. All right, so it's going to be Brad Park with the puck here. Then he'll have to make a change. So Park's going to roll to the... Ooh, 44 for Park. That's going to be a shot on goal, but a shot range of 15. It's going to be a shot and a save. Craig will make the save, a 25. Opposing high shot frequency unless they can clear it. And they will indeed clear it, and they'll make the tie-up here, and that's where the face-off will go in the Atlanta zone. All righty, 7.5 to go. First period, 2-0 Boston. Early goals by Rick Middleton and Stan Jonathan. And that's where we stand. All right, on the face-off now, it's +2 for Atlanta still. Disadvantage left wing, so it's going to go to Marcotte off the face-off. A 46 is a 45. And possible bench minor or rare penalty. And a rare penalty. Well, let's check the bench minor. All right, so check Atlanta first. So we're going to do a split roll of 66 is no and no. So there's no bench minor. But we got a rare penalty. Let's take a look at my rare play. Let's take my rare play chart. It's unfinished. But this is my rare play chart. What do you think? Should we try it? Should we try my? We got a festival crowd here right now. So let's try my rare play chart. All right, let's go a split roll. And a split roll is 54. Okay, whistle. Home ice advantage. If tied or home is losing, visitor team gets a minor penalty. All righty, so if the home team is losing, so it is. So it's going to be a minor penalty on the visiting team with Dave's rare play chart. So, on that particular play, the puck went to Marcotte, and we're going to give, let's see who's going to get the penalty. Let's get another split roll here of 31, and that'll be the highest minor. So we have 13, 15, 23. So it's going to be Dwight Foster. So Dwight Foster is going to pick up a penalty here for Boston off the Dave rare play chart. And that comes at 12:50 of the first period. So Dwight Foster will go at the 7-minute mark on the clock. And so Atlanta goes back on the power play. So, again, as Dave does it, we go line 2 for the second power play for both teams. Again, this is Atlanta's second power play, so that's one going line 2. And, yeah, O'Reilly's not going to kill the penalty because we don't need any more penalties. All right, so the Flames go back on the man advantage, so I need to pull up my man advantage chart, and it's going to be another power play here. So we're going to change that to a 4. Right? I think, or is that a 3? I think it's a 4. All right. So, yeah. All right, so here we go. So, power play here for the Flames. And, Rattel's the +1, so +1 for Boston here. Here we go. Disadvantage left wing, but it's going to go to McMillan here on the power play. McMillan's a 14. A 30 is a pass Arsog, so I need another roll to see if he makes the pass for the shot on goal. So let me get a no-time roll. So he's got a 34 on the assist, right? And we check the assist. And that roll is a 45, so no. So he makes the pass, but it's not going to be a shot on goal because it's higher than his assist. I believe that's how the RSOG goes. I haven't done it's been a while since I played. So we have the RSOG, and we have the other one there. That's very similar. The Soga. Okay, yeah, so the RSOG is it's another roll. That's how I remember that. AR is another roll. All right, so it's just going to be a pass. So we're going to send it over to Pronovo. Alrighty, and no time off the clock. No time off the clock, so no time roll. So 63 for Pronovo. 25 is not good. Intercepted by Milbury. So Milbury with a steal. Milbury with a 36. And a 33 shorthanded. Intercepted by the left wing, so he can't even get it out of the zone. So McMillan has it. No time roll. Oh, McMillan with a shot on net. And the shot range, it's going to be out of range, but let's check it anyway. So Atlanta has a 0. It would be -1 plus 2, so it'll be +1. It's still going to be out of range. So it'll be a shot and a save by Cheevers. A 26 is a 24. Can they clear it? Yes. With a 3 on a clear, they will clear that, and Cheevers will cover that up. All right, a minute to go in the power play here. And Rattel with a +1 advantage. Advantage lefty, so Redmond's going to get it. 63 short-handed is 25. And he's going to flip it out to center, and it's going to be taken by Marsh. We got a no-time roll here. A 56 is a 35 on the power play. And I believe that's going to be a minor penalty on Marsh. Yeah. Okay. So Brad Marsh is going to go to the box here for the Flames. So time of the penalty, 14:25. Brad Marsh picks up 2 minutes. Alrighty, so we got 30 seconds to go on the Boston penalty. So we're going to skate 4-on-4. I am going to go to line 1 here for each team because Boston's going on the power plays. But it's going to be 4-on-4 for 30 seconds. And I think we use forecheck 3 for 4-on-4 as ID comes by. ID, I saw you playing some of the Dice Nuts games there. I have some of them. I like the golf the best. I have the baseball, but haven't played it. I have the hockey, and it just looked quite busy. And I was watching you play it. It just seems to be a lot of things going on in that game. Just to me, it just seems like there's a lot of things happening. So, but I'm going to go back and watch that a little bit more. I was watching the Dice hockey game that you did. But I'm glad you're doing well down there. Actually, the guy that does shootout hockey, John, he's down there in Florida. And he said he lost power for a while, but he's doing okay. So I've been trying to check in with all the Florida people, as many as I can, actually. And, yeah, I like the golf the best, too, yeah. I like it how it just got different options, and it just, there's only so many things that can happen, and you roll the dice, and it just works. The golf works. The baseball I haven't tried yet. The hockey, there's a lot of math on every single roll. You have to look and add and subtract and then look at the chart. And to me, it didn't look to be real fun. But then again, maybe if I sat and played it and got into the groove, we'd be good. All right, so we're going to skate 4-on-4 for 30 seconds. All righty. So what I want to do here is I want to put that at shift 4. That's going to tell me when the Flames penalty is over. Yeah, the hockey is a beast. Yeah, a lot of looking, adding, subtracting. Yeah, that drives me nuts. I mean, sometimes it's like Hockey Bones, you do that, and APBA, you do a little bit of it, but I don't know. It just seemed like there was like every time you rolled the dice, you were adjusting, and that I don't know. I guess I'd have to try it. All right, so we got a face-off here at center. It's McNabb and Clement. Clement hands to Cement. +1 for Clement, but it's going to be disadvantage left wing, so there's no left wing. Actually, McNabb would be left wing because, again, you take the center out when you're playing 4-on-4. So we're going to give the puck to McNabb. A 23 is a 5 going up against Clement, and so we're going to bump that up to a 7. Shot on goal, block +1. Yeah, so that shot's going to be blocked and deflects to the left D. All right, so the man's out of the box, so Boston's on the power play here for the next minute and a half. Russell with it while shorthanded. Oh, Russell's going to get a break. Oh, I forgot to use my 66. That's kind of my, yeah, I bump that up? Yeah, I bump up the, hang on a sec. Wait a second. I forgot to use my Dave Homebrew rule. Wait a second. Where is my Dave chart here? Here it is. So here's my book I wrote here. Dave's breakaway roll. Again, it's been a while since I played this. Let's see what I do on the 66s. What did I say? Okay. If the result is a 1, it's a breakaway for the player. See breakaway procedure. If the defenseman gets a breakaway, it's a breakaway, partial breakaway. Okay, so let me see. Okay. So you add 10 to the shooter's shot range, so 16 goes up to that to a max of 33. If not in range, no goal. Let's see. Alternate penalty shot. Add 20. If it's in range, goalie must roll 1 to 6 to make the save. I didn't care for that too much. All right, so add 10 to the shooter range. And then roll normally on the goalie card. So that's my thing here. All right, so I'm gonna add 10 to the shooter range, and then roll normally on the goalie card. So I think that's how I'll do it. I forget now. It's been a while since I played. Yeah, I was watching this everyday hockey player video too, Glenn. He had that on. That was like 5 years ago. I have that. I'm looking at it right here. It's sitting right here next to me. And it's one of the first games I ever played. And I thought it was very similar to that. And I had a hard time with that one. But it was okay. With the fast action cards, made everyday player pretty good. All right, so he's going to get a break here. So a shot range of 34. It's going to be shot on net, but Cheevers will make the save. And a 62 is going to be a 4, and that'll be picked up by the left wing. So Russell, short-handed, goes in, even on the breakaway. So on the breakaway, he gets it on the net, but that's going to be a save. And I think that's what I did in my breakaway. I gotta check that again. 66. I wanted 66 to be something special, like it is in all the APBA hockey games. And so I think I just added 10. And just roll normally on the goalie card is what I did for the breakaway there. Yeah, I think that's what I did for 66. It just gave him a little bump. So I added 10 to his shot range to see if I would help get it on the net. That's all it was. And then goalie does it normally. I think that's pretty fair. All right, so Cashman gets it. Boston's still on the power play here for another minute. And a 43 for Cashman is a 29. And a 29 on the power play is intercepted by Russell. So Russell doing a good job killing this penalty. He'll kill it off right here, I think, with a 25. Which is a 7, yeah, neutral zone faceoff. So that is that. So Bruins don't even get, I think they get one shot on the power play on Jim Craig, by the way. Anybody heard of Jim Craig? And that ends that. So we're going to go 2-1 here for Boston, as you can see, and then 2-3. All right, so 2-1. So Bork and Park will stay out, and O'Reilly, Rattel, and Stan Jonathan will come out. And 2-3, so they're going to send out McMillan, Chouinard, and Pronovo, and line 3 defense. So Shand, I think it's the first time we see Shand here. P-Jet, all right. P-Jet comes by here. He must have sniffed out the hockey tonight. Sunday night hockey. Dun, 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 dun. He's got some, I know he knows Chouinard and Pronovo, and probably I'm saying it wrong. But we're having a good time here. We're having a good Sunday night hockey here. A couple people have been asking me when I'm playing hockey. I got a nice message from Philip Reynolds today, too. He's like, when you playing hockey, Dave? I says, I haven't had a day off in about a month, and I don't have my next day off till Thanksgiving, but I will find a way to play hockey. So we're doing that tonight. All righty, so that is that. So we have a face-off at neutral ice. And Jeff says, yeah, you're right, Jeff. The book says the goalie only stops a shot with a 1 if the shot's on goal. I don't like that. I mean, that means Craig can only make a save on an 11 or a 66. I think that's a little much. So, and what I like to do is, so on my breakaway roll of 66, I add 10 to the shooter to give him a better chance of getting it on the net, and then I still allow the goalie to make the normal save. That's what I do on my. That's just my breakaway roll. But yes, on their breakaway or penalty shot, it's almost an automatic goal if it's in range. I thought that was a little crazy. Again, I've made so many little adjustments to this game that Some things I probably am right on, some things I'm probably wrong on. But it's still kind of fun. All right, so we got a face-off here at center. It's line 2 for each team, for the forwards anyway. So we have Rattel and Chouinard. Rattel is +1. Here we go. And it's going to be advantage right wing. So O'Reilly gets it, a 65-37. And we got to fight. And O'Reilly is going to duke it out with the highest major, which is Shand. So O'Reilly and Shand go at it. You know what I meant to do? I meant to pull out the, and I don't have it here. I meant to make a copy, do I? Of the play fight book. I love that, and I could roll and see who wins the fight, because I need to spruce up my fights, and I don't have it. I didn't make it yet. I need to make, or did I? Is it in my draw here? No, it's not. But I could roll the dice to see who wins the fight and kind of jazz up the fight a little bit. So O'Reilly and Shan go at it. So they're going to sit for 5 minutes here. And Philip Reynolds, yes, I got the memo. Yes, I did. That was a very nice message you sent me today. And that's why I'm playing this here. So 16:49, we have O'Reilly back in the box again for a fight, as him and Shand go at it. And 5 minutes for each of them, so they'll be done for the period. So Shand is out, O'Reilly is out. And so we're going to play on here. So 3 minutes ago here, we're still skating 5-on-5. It's not the Atlanta Hawks. Stop. And ID likes the rule that, I just think if you roll a 66 in APBA, anything, it's special. So when you roll a 66 and there's a 1 there, and most of the time there are, but I mean, this guy's not. Okay, so again, this guy's a 3. So if I rolled a 66 for Bedoin, I would play it normally as a 3. But anybody that has a 1, which is most people, I bump up their rating by 10, take the shot with that adjusted shot rating. If it's in range, I treat it like a regular shot on net, like the goalie make the save. That way you get, the player gets an advantage because he's a clean breakaway, right? And he's not being bothered or whatever. But the goalie still can make a normal save. The way they do it, you got to roll a 1. Like even Cheevers, 11-33 or 66 makes the save. That is nuts. That is just nuts. I just don't like that. Yes, the Atlanta Flames before they headed to Calgary. You're exactly right. Jeff says, your way makes sense. I assume the player breaking away is being harassed while he shoots. Yeah, he's got to move. He's not a clean breakaway. I mean, he's being chased or whatever. He's got to look over his shoulder. But I figure give him a 10 spot. So this guy, he was a 15, making him a 25. And if it's on net, then he's going to make the save. Otherwise, it's a save. I think that's kind of how I did it. And I think if I rolled, if you rolled a 61 to 66 on your shot attempt, you missed the net. So it's not a save. So that's another thing I threw in there. So if you roll really high, which is really bad on a shot, I know 66 is good, but on a shot you want it low. If you roll really high, you just completely missed the net. So it wasn't even a save at that point. Is I think what I did, and then I just kind of had it, whoever can take the puck choice, I guess. All right, so where are we now? So we just had the fight, so we're going to go to center ice here. And that's, 3-minute mark, so we need to roll the dice. So it's going to be +1 for Rattel. And it's going to be advantage right D. So it's going to go to Brad Park. A 16 is a 28. And it's going to be intercepted by the right wing Pronovo. Pronovo with the puck. Ooh, at 33. He's going to get a shot on net. Shot range at 32, but a 45 is too high. So he fires this one. Shot number 7, Cheevers with the save. A 15 is a 30. And... that's going to bounce right back to the opposing center for a shot on goal. As long as he's got a 12, he does. Chouinard's going to get a shot. Shot range of 24. 55. Cheevers with another save. 43 is a 29. Shot on goal for the left wing. McMillan's going to get a chance. He shoots. Shot range of 23. That's another save by Cheevers. 25 is a 3, and finally it's picked up by Rattel. And that's one thing I like about APBA compared to Hockey Bones. You can get 2 or 3 quick chances in a row. Hockey Bones, you get 1 rebound. Not crazy about that. They have their reasons. It's technically sound, but this was way more exciting. Having shot and a save, another rebound, 3 saves in a row by Cheevers. I thought that was cool. And Pete just played Pronovo with a 70-71 Penguins. Yeah, he's been around. Don Lever's over here somewhere, too. And I think he was with Vancouver for a while, wasn't he? And either that was that Ron Lever. I know there was probably a couple different Levers in the league. All right, Rattel with the puck now. 62 is an 8. Do I have 4 check 11? I get 3, 5, 9. No. So it's going to be a wide shot. The wide shot says check the clearing. If it's greater than the clearing, check below. Okay, wide shot. Roll. Okay, hang on a sec here. Wide shot. It's been a while since they did a wide shot. Okay, so it's just a normal clear. So if the roll is greater than the clear, then I go down there. So the roll on the clearing is a 6, and it is greater than that. Okay, so it's going to be a shot on goal for the second highest shot frequency. So Rattel's shot goes wide, but they can't clear it. Okay, if they clear it, it's just tied up. So they can't clear it. So the roll is second highest shot frequency, which is going to be Rattel. So Rattel misses the net. Puck bounces back to him for another shot on goal. And a 43, that's going to miss. So that'll be a shot and a save by Jim Craig. And the 31 is a 5. And then it'll be picked up by the right wing Pronovo. And we got to make our one last line change here before the end of the period. So they're going to go 1-1 to finish it out. And Boston's going to go 1 and 3. So we're going to get Gary Doak and Rick Smith out here. All right, so 1-1 and 1-3. So 1, 1, and 1, 3. Here we go. All right, so Pronovo with the puck, then he'll make a change. Pronovo at 25 is a 4. Going up against the center, McNabb, so that's going to be a 5. That's going to be a Soga. All right. 25. Does anybody have a 25? Yes, we do. We have a 32 and a 31 and a 33. Yeah, so shot on goal if we have somebody with an assist rating, right? That's how that is, and we do. And so he's going to get a shot on net. And that's going to be a save by Cheevers because I rolled a 54, and that's way out of range. And it's going to be a 46 is a 43. And we're going to go defensive zone faceoff. It says possible injury, but I'm not going to be playing with injuries tonight, not in a one-off game. So Cheevers makes the save, and we get a defensive zone faceoff. With a minute to go here in the period. Again, 2-0 Boston. Early goals by Stan Jonathan and Rick Middleton. Middleton first. Okay. Face off in the Boston zone, +1. Disadvantage right wing, so it's going to go to Middleton. 61 is a 28. Intercepted and shot on goal by Pronovo. Oh, 66, well out of range, so shot and a save. Atlanta now has 11 shots on net. Cheevers with the save, picked up by the right wing. Last gasp for the Bruins here in the period. A 45 is a 15, going up against Clement. It's going to be a 17. It's going to be intercepted, and that'll do it in the period. I think the Soga, P-Jet, is someone on the ice has to have an assist rating. I think. I don't have the book with me. Maybe someone can check on that. Maybe I wrote it in my book here. I thought the Soga was that player. I could be wrong. Let me look at the Soga here. Page 2. All right. Player with a puck gets a shot if any teammate on the ice has an assist rating equal to that initial dice roll. Yeah, so the player with a puck would get the shot if somebody had that assist rating. The RSOG, that's another roll, that would fall on the player. So you'd roll again. If it's in his range, then someone else would get the shot on goal with the RSOG. So that's kind of how that works. I'm pretty sure. Again, it's been a while since I played this, but either way, we're having a good time here tonight. Yeah, SOG is shot on goal. Yep. Shot on goal assist. Yeah, Soga. Yeah, SOGA. SOGA. So it means it's a shot on goal if it passes the assist check. And that's what that is. All right, so that's the score at the end of one. Let me check my shots on goal here. So Boston had 8 shots on goal, and they had 2 in range, and they both scored. And Atlanta had 11 shots, and they had none in range. And that's where we stand right now. And again, Middleton from McNabb and Jonathan from Mattel and Redmond. And that's where we stand. All right, so let's start the second period now. Let's get a new period going here. And I'm going to go 1 and 2 for Boston to start the period. And they're going to go 2 and 1. And O'Reilly and Shand will come out of the box after this here. So we'll go 1 and 2. And 2 and 1. I love how you get different matchups with this this system here. Fantastic job on the spreadsheet he did. Okay, let's go. Face-off. Even on the face-off for the first time. They're both 3, so we get even face-off. So home right D. So Reinhardt, Renfield with it now. 25 is a 7. Shot on goal block +2. I rolled the 2, so that's going to be automatically blocked. Deflects to Cashman. A no-time roll for Cashman. At 11, Cashman shot on net. Shot range is 31. That's a shot in range, right? Shot in range. 21 on the save. The 23, he scores. Cashman right off the bat. And Boston leads this one 3-0 as he slipped in behind Reinhardt, Renfield, and scores on Craig. And just 23 seconds into the second period, it's Wayne Cashman. We're going to get 2 assists on that, and it's going to be 1 and 2. So it looks like it's going to be Middleton and McNabb. Middleton and McNabb. All righty, so that's where we stand right now, 3-0 for the Bruins here. Not a good night for Jim Craig, the Olympic hero. And, yeah, I know. I tend to overthink too, PJ. You play a game and you know it, but then when you start thinking about it, it's like, man, is that right? Is that? And you second guess yourself, and now you're a dummy. All the time I do that. All right, face off at center here, even on the draw. Visitor center, McNabb's going to get it. A 15 is a 1. Who's going to get a shot on net? Shot range of 32. That'll be out of range. Craig will make the save. A 53 is 36. That's going to be a rebound. Ooh, okay, let's check the rebound now. So on the rebound, we need to get a fresh roll here, right? Okay, no, we have it here, 22. So roll of a 2. Yeah, how do we do this now? Okay, we get determine it. So a 2 is the highest I. Yep, the highest I. So it's a shot and a save. And the rebound, so we got a 5, 5, and a 7. So Cashman's going to get the rebound here. And a 7-2 is going to be a wide shot. So the shot's going to be a wide shot. The clear is a 7, so they don't clear it. And the wide shot is shot on goal for the 3rd highest shot frequency. 1, 2, 3. So it's going to go back to Dick Redmond, actually. So Cashman's shot goes wide. Redmond keeps it in at the point. He's going to tee this one up. He's got a shot range of 15, 66. He completely whiffed on that one. So that's going to be an easy save for Craig. 14 is a 30. Shot on goal for McNabb. It bounces to McNabb. McNabb's going to get a shot. That's going to be another save by Craig. And a 15 is a 4. Finally picked up by the left wing, McMillan. So the Bruins already, what did we have? 8 shots. Now we had 4 shots already in this period, 1 in range. And former SEAL, yes, Dick Redmond out there. Yes, he is. Rick Smith, too, right? I think Rick Smith was a SEAL. All right, so it's going to be McMillan with it now. A 64 is a 6 going up against the right D. That's going to be a 7. Shot on goal block +2. So we have 2, 3, 4-5. Shot is going to be blocked. Deflects into the crowd for a face-off. Face-off in the Boston zone. Even face-off. Home center. Chouinard gets it. A 26 is a 15 in the offensive zone. A pass Arsog. So I got to roll again to see if we get a shot on net. All right, so let's roll the dice. And a 31. Yes, he's a 36. And so it's going to go to the highest shooting forward is what I have here. Highest shooting forward. So he's going to make a pass to McMillan for a shot. Oh, it's in range. I got a 23. I rolled a 21, so that's a home shot in range. And a 43 is a score. So Chouinard sets up McMillan, and the Flames are on the board, if I played that correctly. And I think I did. Right, so that's a yep. So that was the pass with the Arsog. Yep. And so we made the pass. We passed the assist check. Guy got it on net, and that's a score. All right, so we're gonna have 2 assists, and it's gonna be 1 and 4. So McMillan here scores at the 141 mark. Millen. And we got, what do we say? 24 was 1 and 4, actually. So 36. And wow, Pronovo's the worst. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. So Chouinard and Pronovo on the assists. Chouinard and Pronovo. All right, Flames are on the board. Some nice passing, says PJ. Yeah, Chouinard to McMillan, and that is that. All right, let's get some new lines out here. So Boston's going to go 3 and 3. So we'll get Dwight Foster out here with Bob Miller. Let's call him Bob Miller. Bob Miller. And Donnie Marcotte. And line 1 comes out for Atlanta. Simple enough. And line 3 defense. Alrighty. So 3 and 3 for Boston. So they're bringing out their bottom guys here. The checking line. See if they can stop the bleeding. Uh-oh. Oh, my computer froze up there. There we go. And we have 1 and 3. Okay. Face off at center. And it's going to be +2 for the Flames. Disadvantage center. So Bob Miller's going to get it. A 42. Going up against Clement is a 5 +2. It's a 7 shot on goal, block +2. This is going to be blocked and deflects to Don Lever. Excuse me, a no time roll is a 21. Is a 31. Pass physical 10. So we have 5, 8, 10, 12. No. Intercepted by Doak. Gary Doak with the puck. Uh-oh, 65, 36, and we're going to roll that. It's going to be a neutral zone face-off. Right? Almost a fight, but the split roll says neutral zone face-off. That's how I'm going to call this one. Another +2 on the face-off here. Advantage right D, so it's going to go to Bedoin. Serge Bedoin, 44. That's a 7. Shot on goal, block +2. I roll the 1. Shot is blocked. It deflects to Doak. No time roll. Doak, 51. That's a 14 going up against the center. That's going to be 16. Intercepted by the left wing. So it's going to come over here to Don Lever. Lever with a 63. That's a 25. Intercepted by Rick Smith. And let's change some lines. So we're going to go 3 and 2 over here for Atlanta. And Boston's going to go 1 and 2. All right, so Smith is going to take care here, and then he'll change up. And I love how they do that with Hockey Bones, and I've stolen that from that. Sometimes I do the dump and change, but sometimes it's just easier to do it this way, you know. Thomas comes by. Go Flames. And he says he's in Minnesota, but he'd like to attend the event. Yeah, I can't believe the response we're getting. Now, again, it's early, and it's just response. And again, there's a long way to go before the event. And, you know, things will happen or whatever. But just the initial excitement of it has been pretty compelling, and I'm looking forward to it. Mike's all excited too. I've been talking to him down there in Connecticut. We talk for hours at a time on the phone sometimes about the event. It's kind of fun. But he put the deposit down on it, so we're looking forward to it. It's just once we get the final cost, we'll put up on the site and people can start paying for tickets, and we'll see, how many people are coming and see if we can cover the cost of the room. Hopefully me and Mike won't have to shell out too much to pay the rest of it. But the amount of people that game developers that have said they're interested in coming has been fantastic. And if we could even get half of them to show up, that would be great. It really would. And just to hang out with people. I'm going to bring Apple hockey, Apple football. I'm going to have a blast there. I'm just going to play a bunch of games and talk to people, and it should be fun. I'm going to try to do not as much filming as I did. I did a lot of time on the camera last time, so I'm going to try to play a little bit more this time, because I had a lot of people that wanted to play Apple football with me, and I never got to it because I just was too busy doing other things. So, but that'd be great. I mean, the more people there, the merrier it's going to be. Doak had 2 power play goals in 16 seasons, both with Boston at the end of his career, said PJet. I like Dokie. I did. All right, so we got this right here. We get 1 and 2 and 3 and 2, and so it's going to be Smith with the puck. 63 is a 25. He's going to lose this one here to Brad Marsh, and now I'm going to make the change, and Milbury will come out here. Marsh with a 52 is going to be a 27. He's going to lose the puck here to Peter McNabb. McNabb for Boston, a 62. It's going to be an 8. Do we have a 4-check 11? We have 4, 6, 10. No. So it's going to be a wide shot. Do they clear it? Yes, they will clear it, and so we're going to get a face-off, and it's just going to be jumped on by Craig. All right, so Peter McNabb with a 3 and Gary Younger with a 4, so +1 for Atlanta. Advantage right wing. Willie Plett's going to get it. Willie Plett in his own zone. 43 is a 29. Intercepted and shot on goal by the left D. If they have a 12, they do. So Redmond's going to get a shot, 15, but I rolled a 26, so that'll be a save. A 43 is a 29, and it's going to be a save shot on goal by the opposing left wing. So it bounces to Cashman for a shot. Cashman shoots this one. That's going to be another save. 23 is a 20 this time. Picked up by the opposing right D in a time change. All right, so Craig makes the saves, cleared out the center. Milbury has the puck, and we need to make a line change. So Boston's going to roll out line 4 right now with line 1 defense. It's going to be an interesting combination here. So we're going to see Al Secord, Bobby Lalonde, and Craig McTavish, actually. He played with Boston, if you can believe that. One of the last guys without a helmet. But Atlanta's counting with line 1. And line 1 as D. Scott, the GOAT, comes by. Thanks, D. Scott, for swinging by here as we play some hockey tonight. And the Red Sox are playing the Braves this weekend. Not in real life, I would imagine. All right, so we got a 4 and a 1 over here as I make my adjustments. Okay, and Mike Milbury has the puck, and a 43 is a 29. He's going to lose this here to Russell, and then he'll head to the bench, and Brad Park will come out. My buddy Ray sent me a Rangers jersey, and I need to put Park on it. Somehow I got to get number 2 Brad Park jersey with my Rangers. Either that, maybe for Christmas. I'll see if I can put it on my list. Maybe the wife will get it for me. All right, Russell with the puck now. Russell, 62 is an 8. Do I have a 4-check 11? I do. I do have a 4-check 11. So it's going to be a shot on goal. I got a shot range of 13. That'll be an easy save for Cheevers. 46 is a 43. And that'll be a face-off. I'm not going to play injuries tonight. It wouldn't have been anyway, but I could have rolled for one. All right, so we got a face-off in the Boston zone. +2. Advantage right wing, so Ken Houston gets it. A 15 is a 2. Shot on goal. It's going to be out of range. A save by Cheevers. Each team with 14 shots right now. A 63 is a 38. And it deflects into the crowd for a face-off. So Cheevers with a save, and it goes into the crowd. +2 again on the face-off. Advantage right D, so Reinhardt's going to get it. Renfield's going to get it. A 24 is going to be a 9. A 9's going to be a block shot, and it deflects to the left wing. So Secord gets it. It's a no-time roll. 65. 37. And Secord's going to get into a fight with somebody here. he's going to get in a fight with the second highest guy. So I have a 12, a 14, and 11. So him and Houston are going to go at it. So Secord and Houston, I need to get my play chart out here for fights. I thought I had printed it out, and I don't have it here handy, but I thought it would be neat to see who won the fight. So I need to do that. Do I have it here? No, I don't. I know I don't. Another fight in this game. That's the second fight. So Secord is going to go for fighting, and Ken Houston. So at the 12 minute on the scoreboard here, we have a fight here with Secord and Houston. What I thought about doing is maybe doing the have the fight, and then whoever wins it, that the face-off will be in the offensive zone for them, just to kind of give some kind of advantage in a fight. I might do that. I don't know. I got to find my chart. I thought I printed out that fight chart, and I don't have it. All right, so Secord and Houston are going to sit down here. So Atlanta's going to go with line 4, and Houston can't come out for a bunch of shifts, so he'll be sitting. Yeah, something like that, P-Jet. Give the winner some like a +1 on a shot. I thought it'd be just a face-off in the offensive zone or something like that. But yeah, that's another good idea. Is just have them for a shift or so, have a +1 for a shift, or during the 5 minute thing there. But I need to dig that out. I know I made a copy of it somewhere. I took a picture and printed it, and for the life of me, I don't know where it is. Again, I'm ill prepared right now for this game. I'm so excited to play something tonight that I didn't have all my ducks in a row, all my mighty ducks in a row. All righty, so we're going to have 5-on-5 right now. So we have, oh boy, O'Reilly and Kurt Bennett. What could go wrong here? Shan back out again, too, with O'Reilly. They've already gone at it once tonight. So we have all the goons out here. I did a goon game one time with WHA teams. That was kind of fun. All right, so 5 minutes they have to sit. So it's going to be Secord and Houston. Okay, so here we go. Face off, neutralize. They're glaring at each other. Yes, they are. Let's see. We got a +2 for Boston on the face-off. So advantage right D. So it's going to go to Milbury. A 31 is a 26, intercepted by Bennett. Kurt Bennett rolled to 13. That's a 22, intercepted by Rattel. Rattel with a 15. That's a 2 going up against Henderson. So it's going to be a 3. That's going to be a shot on goal. Oh, it's in range, too. I rolled a 12. He's got a 31, so it's going to be a shot on goal in range. A 15, saved by Craig. So Craig comes up with a huge save, his first in-range save of the game, and it bounces to Kurt Bennett. 52 is a 27, intercepted by Rattel, and that's going to kill the shift. So that wasn't too bad, actually. So Boston rolling out line 4 now, and line 1 on the defense. Now, Secord's in the box, so he can't come out. So we're going to bump it up to Marcotte. So line 4 is coming out again for Boston. So they got gypped on the last one there because of the fight. So they're going to do this. Line 2 for the Flames with line 1D. Okay, we're halfway through this game. Going a little quicker than I thought it was going to go, considering I haven't played in a while. But I need to prepare myself. I need to get the fight chart going. I need to be more prolific on my homebrew rules that I have, and I've been lax on that. All right, Rattel with the puck, 21, 31. He's going to cough that. Oh, no, pass physical 10. 2, 3, 4, 8, 9. Oh, he will make the pass. So Rattel's going to send it over to Donnie Marcotte. And then Rattel will change up. And that's going to be a no-time roll, I believe. And Marcotte's going to roll the 56. Ooh, 26. He's going to lose that to the left wing, Bobby McMillan. McMillan, 42. Going up against the right wing, Lalonde. That's a 2. So it's even. So we said a 42 was a 6. Shot on goal, block +1. We have a 1, 4. Shot is blocked. And it's going to be smothered for a face-off. Smothered by Smithers for a face-off. Dun, 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 dun. When's the penalty up for the Fighting? 7 minutes. Okay. Off the draw, +1, Atlanta. Advantage center. Chouinard gets it in the offensive zone. 23 is a 5. Shot on goal. Oh, he's got a 24 range. That's out of range, though. Cheevers makes the save. 5. Picked up by the right wing, so Lalonde has it. Bobby Lalonde. 21 is a 31. Pass physical 10. So we have 3, 4, 8, 9. He will make the pass to, give it to McTavish, right? McTavish, no time roll. 52 for McTavish. 27, his first play, he coughs it up to Chouinard. And we need to make a line change here. So 3 on the defense and 3 on the forwards. Willie Plett back out there. Boston's going to send out line 1. And second line defense. Boy, we haven't had the top line come out since the start of the game all at one time for Boston, have we? We need to fix that. We need to override some of these. And then 3 and 3. Okay, so it's going to be Chouinard with the puck. 63 is an 18. Going up against the left wing Cashman, who's a 4. So that's going to be a 20. It's going to be intercepted by the right D, Milbury. And now Chouinard can change up. Right? There we go. So Milbury with the puck. 25 is a 7. And it's a shot on goal, block plus. Ooh. I got a 1, 2, 3, 4. That's going to be a shot on net by Milbury. Shot range to 21. That's going to be saved, though, by Craig because it's out of range. Way to go, Craig. And picked up by Vale. Vale, 32. And that's a 26. Intercepted by Cashman. Cashman, a 15, is a 3. Going up against Gary Unger. That remains a 3. Shot on goal, tip in. Shot on goal, tip in. Well, no matter what I do, it's going to be out of range anyway because I rolled a 43. So, but I'll check the tip in anyway. So it's going to be the highest I rating. Oh, not necessarily. Yeah, I think it is going to be out of range anyway. So the highest I rating with a tip of 3. So Cashman shoots Middleton with a tip. A 5 and a 3 on a tip. No, it's going to be original shot, and it's just going to be a save anyway. So I just saved myself a whole bunch of time if I just went with my shot roll that was a save. 21 is a 23, and picked up by the opposing right wing, and time comes off the clock. Alrighty, so we need to make another line change here. So line 1 will come back out on the defense. Line 3, so Donnie Marcotte and Miller. Milton has the puck. Line 2. And all the fighting mages are over, by the way, so they're all out of the box. So who was it? Foster and, Secord and Houston, so that they're all good to play now. All right, so we have 3 and 1 for Boston and 2 and 2 for the Flames. 3-1, Boston. First period goals by Middleton and Jonathan. Cashman scored early in the second to make it 3-0. And then McMillan scored right after Cashman to cut it to 3-1, and that's where we stand. Ollie comes by. He says he's going to pull out the 23-24 hockey bone season because I'm putting you in the hockey mood. Fenner comes by as well. Nice to see some hockey. Yeah, everyone's been asking me for hockey. I just been at the rink so much, 12, 13-hour days, and today I says I'm going to pull it out tonight and play some hockey, so I did. All right, Middleton with the puck. Oh, Middleton with an 11. Shot on goal. Middleton, shot range is 26. And that's going to be a save by Jim Craig. 3. Picked up by Chouinard. And Middleton will head off the ice. And Dwight Foster, who comes back out here. But it's going to be Chouinard with the puck. A 25 for Chouinard. It's a 1. That's going to be on the net. Oh, shot range to 24. Some of these guys have some good shot ranges. 32, 24, 23. But that's going to be a save by Cheevers, because it's on a range. And a 6, he's going to cover it up for a face-off. So here we go. Face-off in the Boston zone. 5 minutes ago in the second period. 3-1. We have a +1 for Atlanta. Advantage right wing. So Pronovo's going to get it. A 34 is a 31. Pass physical 14. So 1, 4, 7, No, they'll make the pass. So he's going to send it over to, we're going to send it over to McMillan. No time roll for McMillan. 24 is a 9. That's going to be a block shot. And deflects to the right wing, Foster. Another no time roll. 12 for Foster. 25. Intercepted by Brad Marsh. Brad Marsh skating with it now. Ooh, he's going to get a shot on goal. Block +2. We have a block 1 and 3. So it's a 4. So the shot's going to be blocked. And it's going to deflect to Ray Bork. Raymond Bork, first time he's touched the puck tonight, I believe. A no time roll for Raymond Bork. That's going to be a 5 going up against Chouinard. The 5 is a 5. Asoga. All righty. Anybody got a 35? 33, 26, 33. Nobody has a that. So it's going to be a neutral zone faceoff. So it's offside at the Atlanta blue line. All righty. So we're going to send out line 2 defense here with line 1 for Boston. And Atlanta's going to go line 4 again. Oh, they're grinding out the line 4. They won't have any line 4s in that third period, that's for sure. Yeah, this is the last one. So, coach rolling the dice here late in the second period. It's Fury football, not football Fury. Yeah, I have been a football guy. I've been enjoying it. I've been enjoying the football. I really have. All righty, so what do we got now? We got a face-off here at center ice. Oh, let me get my line changes here. All right, so 4 minutes to go. Face-off is +1 Boston. Disadvantage left wing, so Kurt Bennett's going to get it. A 32 by Bennett's a 26. He's going to lose it to Wayne Cashman. Cashman, a 35. That's a 5 going up against Russell. Russell's going to be a 4. So that 5 is going to be a 7. Ooh, shot on goal block +2. That's going to be a shot on goal. And in range, too. I rolled an 11. Holy smoke. Cashman gets around Russell. Russell fires this one on Craig at 26. 24. Cashman scores. Wayne Cashman puts it home, and he does the Cashman dance. And Cashman, second of the game, second of the period. And it's 4-1 for the Bruins. 16:37 on this goal by Wayne Cashman, his second of the game. We're going to get 2 assists, and it's going to be 1 and 2. So it's going to be Middleton and McNabb. So Cashman from Middleton and McNabb. Again, the same combination as before. And Boston now leads this one 4-1. Face off at center. +1 Boston. Nilsson's going to get it. Kent Nilsson, a 43, is a 29. That's going to be intercepted by Middleton. Middleton, 21, a 31. Pass physical 10. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 9. He will make the pass. We're going to send it back to Cashman. Right? Why not? No time roll for Cashman. 32. 26. This time he's going to lose it to Kurt Bennett. And we're going to make a line change here. So we're going to get line 2 back out here for the Flames. Line 2 for Boston. And line 1 on the defense. So we got 2-1 and 2-2. 2. 1 and 2-2. Okay, so Kurt Bennett's going to get the puck here. 11, he's going to get a shot on net. Bennett, shot range of 13, and Chivas will make that save. 42 is a 4, picked up by the left wing Steen Jonathan. So Bennett does a nice job getting that shot on the net, and he'll come off. Jonathan with the puck now. Jonathan, a 15. That's going to be a 3 going up against Murdoch. That's going to be a 4. Shot on goal for Jonathan. Oh, that's in range, too. Holy cow, they are rolling low. And a 15 on Craig, and Craig will make an unbelievable save on Jonathan. Jim Craig, he's robbing him here in this period here. Boston up to 20 shots already. And where are we now? McMillan's going to get the puck here. 24. That's a 9. That's going to be blocked and smothered by Smithers for a face-off. Face-off in the Boston zone here. We have a +1 for Boston. And it's going to be advantage center, so Rattel's going to get it. A 34 is a 31. Pass physical 10. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10. Yes, so it's going to be taken away, and that'll end the period. So, the score at the end of 2 periods, it's Boston 4 and Atlanta 1. So Boston now has 20 shots, so that was 12 shots in the period. They got 6 in range, so they had 4 shots in range in that period. And I think it was ID. I got my chart here. This is the chart that ID and I worked on. It was ID's idea to actually keep the in-range shots. You know, because I was just keeping shots on net, but he had a good idea to keep the in-range chances, just to have an idea how many quality chances they had to score. So Boston scored 4 out of 6 of their chances. Atlanta, they had 1 in-range chance. It looks like they scored on their 1 in-range chance. So they got 17 shots. They only had 6 shots in that period because they had 11 to start with. So 6 shots, and they got 1 in range. So, yeah, so Boston with 20 and Atlanta with 17. And that's where we stand. Middleton, Jonathan, 2 by Cashman, McMillan for the Flames. And that's where we are. Oh, yeah, so where are we now? So we had Boston. What do we got? Boston with 2 in the first. Atlanta with none. Boston with 2. And Atlanta with 1. There we go. Okay. So it seems like APBA, there's a better chance for the goalie to make the save in APBA than in Hockey Bones. It seems like Hockey Bones is like a 70% chance of scoring with it in range. APBA is more like 50. It's just kind of how it feels. Although tonight, Boston's 4 for 6 and Atlanta's 1 for 1. So, but whichever. Alrighty, so let's start the new period. Let's start 1-1. Start the new period. I like to kind of start 1-1. And then we'll figure out what to do from there. And PJ's been checking the in-range chances, 71 Bruins. And they got a 2-1 advantage of those. Yeah. It all comes down to the roll. You know, sometimes you just keep rolling bad, rolling good. Hockey Bones is frustrating, trying to get those rolls just right. Oh, those are frustrating rolls. Fun, but frustrating. Alrighty, so we're gonna put line 1 up, but we're not gonna subtract it. We're gonna let them get a free roll here, free line. All right, let me get rid of my root beer. All right, third period action here from the Omni in Atlanta, and it's gonna be +1 for Clement on the faceoff. Disadvantage right D, so Brad Park for Boston, the 56th. 34 is a 34 is a 34. Penalty right off the bat. And so Boston will be short-handed here as Park picks up the penalty just 8 seconds into the period. So Park will sit. Atlanta goes on the power play. And we said that it's only a +1 because Atlanta's a 0 power play. Boston's a -1 penalty kill. So we're only going to add 1 out of the +2 to all of that. So +1 for Atlanta. And how many power plays is that? 1, 2, 3. So we go back to line 1. So we can leave all this out. Cashman will sit. Line 1 will come out here. Power play for the Flames. All right. And we're going to get a face-off here, so it's going to be +1 for Atlanta, and Houston's going to get it. A 41 on the power play is a 24. He can't make a play, and it's a nice job by Ray Bork to pinch him off the puck, and Bork skating with it now. Bork, a 46 short-handed. That's 11. A pass. He needs to make a pass, and then he'll kill some time here. Otherwise, it's just a pass in no time. So we'll need to roll again. His assist rating's a 35. Yes, he will make a pass and kill some time. Okay, so he's going to pass it up to Middleton. So Middleton's going to get it, and he will roll here and kill some time. 64 is a 5 shorthanded. He'll get a neutral zone faceoff. So Boston doing a good job of killing this penalty off. So, yeah, 30 seconds ago. So the last gasp here. Cutter Historical comes by. Boy, you missed some great field goal misses in my Super Bowl. You really did. My second in 10 NFL Legend seasons, Week 6, had 2 overtime classics, but the Pats of 07 had a bye. They're still undefeated. Nice. All right, so face-off here at neutral ice, +1 for the Flames. Advantage center, so Clement will get it. A 62 is an 8. Shot on goal, they have a forecheck 10, and they do. So it's going to be a shot on goal. 55 is out of range, so that'll be a save by Cheevers. The 31 is a 3, and that's going to be picked up by the center. There's no center, so he covers it up for a face-off, and that is that. All righty, so penalty is up, so we're going to go line 3 for Boston, both forward and defense. So we're going to see some of these guys here. And again, I play 4 lines of forwards and 3 lines of defense, and then I just kind of scale it. And 3 and 2 over here. I think I have one too many guys here. So sometimes when I play as played or as close to as played, I double shift the center. So line 1 center plays with line 1 and line 4 is what I do. That's just the only way I can figure out how to do it. All right, so we got 3-3 and 3-2. All right, face-off in the Boston zone. Gary Unger is a +2. And it's going to go to Don Marcotte, 61, 28 in his own zone. Let me get rid of my power play chart here. 28 in his own zone. It's going to intercepted shot on goal by Willie Plett. Willie Plett, 21. It's going to be out of range. Shot saved by Jerry Cheevers. And a 30, and I think he's going to no, 30 is a shot on goal for the center. That 30 is an icing, but off the goal, it's shot on goal for the center. Bounces to Gary Unger. Shot, another save by Cheevers. 53 is a 5, and this time it's picked up by the right wing, Dwight Foster. Foster skating with 33. Foster's going to get a shot on net. Shot range to 24. It's out of range. Craig will make the save. And a 19 is picked up by the opposing left D. So it bounces around the boards to Gary Doak. Dokey with it, 55. Oh, it's a 14 going up against the right D, Marsh, as they collide on the boards. So it's going to be a 5 is going to be a 6, right? I rolled a 55. It's a 14. So a 14 is going to be a 15, and he's just going to pass this over to Rick Smith. A no-time roll for Rick Smith. 46 is a 41. Possible bench minor or neutral zone faceoff or a rare play. It's going to be a neutral zone faceoff. Let's check for a bench minor. No and no. Okay, so we're just going to get a neutral zone faceoff here. All right, face-off and neutralize. 16 minutes to go. We don't have a cost yet, Philip. We're trying to figure that out. It's in the range of, for the weekend, I think it was like $75, $80. Again, the room was really expensive, and we're just trying to figure out how many people are going to divide it by that many people to cover for it. But it's going to be something like that. And it's going to be a weekend pass. I know some people are just going to be there one day, but it's just easier just to kind of just have one big shot, just kind of collect for everything here. So you can spend one day or both days there. That's what it's going to be. So I think that's the ballpark we're looking at. We want to keep it, not too crazy, but at the same time, Mike and I don't want to get stuck paying, hundreds of dollars for the room either. So we just want to cover those costs is what we're trying to do. And if anything left over, we'll put it towards next year or whatever. We'll put it towards, food or something like that. Again, it's not a money-making thing. It's just a get-together type of thing. So that's what we're thinking about. It's in that range. It's not going to be anything outrageous, I don't think, unless Mike comes back and says, hey, guess what? But I'm kind of hoping it's not. All right, so we got a face-off at neutral ice here. And all the penalties are up, right? Yeah, I think all the penalties are up. Hopefully I didn't screw that power play up. Because I was yakking. I don't think I did. So yeah, just if I screwed up the power play, I screwed up the power play. Hopefully I didn't. I face off and neutralize. Here we go. +2. Gary Unger, 41, is a 6 going up against Miller. That's going to be an 8. Shot on goal, 4-check 11. We got 4, 8, 10. No. It's going to be a wide shot. Do we clear it? We got a 6 on the clear. No, we don't clear it, so it's going to be a wide shot. Shot on goal for the highest shot frequency. So it's going to bounce. Unger has it taken away, but he's going to get it back for a shot on net. And, oh, it's going to be in range. The 21. That's in range on Cheevers, but he makes the save on Unger. The shot bounced out in front to Unger, and he fired it on the net, and Cheevers come up with the save. I drove 9 hours to Ohio, P-Jet, just for what it's worth. I did. And in fact, it was a 12-hour day coming home because I was 9 or so hours to Connecticut, and then it was another 2 hours home for me. So it was a long, long drive. Alrighty, so here we are. It's we got new lines here, so line 1 will come out for everybody. So Cheevers robs Unger. And we got a face-off in the Boston zone. Alrighty. So line 1 for everybody here. So the Flames have one more shift with line 1 than Boston has left. So Boston's kind of been using it up, you know. Yeah, I think you can fly into Providence, which is like 35, 40 minutes from the hotel that we're at. And Hartford's like 40 minutes as well. This is in kind of southern Connecticut is where it is. But you go right, I drive right by Providence on the way here. Providence is a little over an hour from me, and then it's another 40 minutes, half hour, 40 minutes down the highway. So there's that. When I go out to play, I'm not sure how I'm going to get from play to the hotel. I have no idea. Johnny Cracks comes by. How you doing, Johnny? We're playing some APBA hockey tonight. Boston at Atlanta. Jim Craig in the net over here for the Atlanta Flames. And this is Bork's rookie season, I think, 79, right? So he's just a rookie over here. Just a rookie. All right, we got a face-off. It's going to be +1 for Atlanta. Advantage lefty. So it comes back to Phil Russell at the point. 64 is a 23. Intercepted by Middleton, though, on the 23. And Middleton's going to skate with it. A 41 for Nifty is a 15 going up against Reinhardt, against Renfield. And a 15 is going to be a 17. Intercepted by Clement. Clement hands a cement. 35 is a 6 going up against McNabb is a 7. Shot on goal, block +2. That shot is going to be blocked, and it deflects over to Cashman. We have a no-time roll for Cashman. A 53 is a 9. That shot's going to be blocked and deflects over to Don Lever. Lever has a no-time roll. 41 is 24, and that's going to be knocked away, and it's going to be taken away by Ray Bork. Ray Bork, a 52, is a 27, and his pass doesn't connect. It's taken away by Clement, and we got some line changes here, so we need to get line 2 out for everybody. So it looks like they're matching lines right now. And we got to start thinking about upping the forecheck here for Atlanta to 3, right? All right, Clement with it now, so we got all 2s out there. 2 and 2 and 2 and 2. So I need to change my line chart here. I love this little line chart. It's off to the side. You can't see it. All right, so it's going to be a 16 for Clement. 28, intercepted by Terry O'Reilly, and then he'll head out. Thomas says, I use a dice roll of 11 as a big shot in a slot and added advantage for a great shot and goal opportunity, but it's surprising that the goalies come up with those great saves. So that's interesting. So roll an 11, that's the best shot roll you can get. A big shot and add an advantage. Interesting. I'm wondering what advantage would that be? Would you like maybe roll twice? If the goalie makes the first save, he rolls again? That'd be an idea too. I use 66 for a breakaway. So if you roll a 66, you automatically add 10 to your shot range, and then you take a normal shot. That's what I like to do. But I like that idea of some kind of a terrific shot on net. Maybe that's an idea, actually, Thomas, is if you roll an 11, which is the best roll for a shot, if the goalie makes a save, maybe he's going to make back-to-back saves, and maybe he's got to roll twice because it's such a good shot. Interesting. David comes by tonight. Yeah, good hockey tonight. We're having some fun. Johnny Cracks. This is a game I've yet to try. I've only played Stratton Hockey Bones. This is almost identical to Hockey Bones. There are differences, but if you've played Hockey Bones, this is not going to be all that different. In fact, I think some of the people that worked on this game had played Hockey Bones. I think I could be very wrong with that, but they're different enough. But if you played one, you have a pretty good idea on what happens in the other one. So, and Rabid Wolverine comes by. He said you should try it. APBA's a great game. Again, I like them both. And they each do something a little different. And I steal a little bit from each one to make the games a little bit better. All right, O'Reilly with the puck. 21 for O'Reilly. It's a 31, and it's going to be a pass physical 10. So we have a 3, 4, 5, 6, 10. Intercepted by Murdoch. 62 is an 8. So we have a 4-check 11. We get 4, 6, 9. No, it's not a 4-check 11. So it's going to be a wide shot. The wide shot says, we get a check for the clear. The clear is an 8. We don't clear it. Team caught off guard in the zone. It deflects to the neutral zone. Shot on goal opponent. Oh, okay. So what's going to happen here is Murdoch's going to take the shot. It's going to miss. It's going to bounce into the neutral zone. And the second highest shot frequency, which is, I don't like to give it to the defenseman. I like to give it to the forwards. So it's going to be Stan Jonathan. So Jonathan's going to get a shot on net here. And so his shot range is 31. My shot to 24, so it's going to be in range. So Murdoch shot misses. Jonathan breaks. Here it comes. Jonathan shoots this one. Craig has to make an unbelievable save, and he will. Jim Craig. A 35 is a 6, and he smothers it for a face-off as he robs Stan Jonathan, who come barreling down the wing. And that is that. So, face-off here in the Atlanta zone. +1 for Rattel. He's going to lose the face-off. McMillan gets it. A 46 is a 41. And we have a whistle here. And it's going to be a neutral zone face-off. And we got possible bench minors. No and no. So no bench minors. We got a neutral zone face-off, though. All right, so now Atlanta's rolling out line 3 with defensive line 1. And Boston's going D1, but line 4. So line 4 gets one more shift for the Bruins in this game, and it comes with 11.5 minutes to play. So let's see if it pays off for the coach. Who's the Bruins coach in 79-80? I know Chivas was doing some coaches. I don't know if he was still playing and coaching. I don't know. I don't know who the coach was in 80. I should probably. It could have been Cherry. I know he ended up with the Colorado Rockies. I'm going to have some of my raspberry drink and my raspberry lime. I haven't had this in a while. I don't remember who the coach was. Philip likes Stone Cold. Yeah, I like Stone Cold too. Yeah, you don't got to worry about line changes in Stone Cold. Very different game. Very different game, but still very fun. The PC game's fun too. Not just because I worked on it, but the PC game is fun. All right, so we have 4-1 and then 3-1. So Boston's going to roll out line 4, and Atlanta's going to roll out line 3. So we got some goons out here. Willie Plett, Al Secord. Let's see what happens. So we got McTavish and Unger on the draw, +2 for the Flames. Unger's going to get it. He rolls a 34. It's a 31. Pass physical 10. 1, 4, 5, 6. Secord's at 11. Nope, they're not going to make that play with Al Secord out there. He rocks him off the puck, and it squirts over to Raymond Bourque. A 41 for Bourque is a 24, and his long pass doesn't connect. ends up on the stick of Phil Russell. Russell, a 51. It's going to be a shot block +2. We have a 1. We have 4. And so that shot is going to be blocked, and it deflects to Craig McTavish for a no-time roll. A 13 is a 7. That's going to be blocked as well, and it's going to be smothered for a face-off. So halfway through the third, 4-1 Boston. And PJ says, I rate APBA above Strat and Bones for games at that time range, which is 60 to 75 minutes. That's about right, yeah. When I'm streaming, it takes me a long time to play this, but if I'm just playing by myself, I can rip through a game in about an hour. Well, Phillips, if you come to Digital to Dice Con 25, I'll sit and I'll play a little bit of APBA with you. You know, and the Excel helper here is fantastic. I don't know if you can see right below me here, the helper. You see how it says lines, and it's got 2 and 2, and then lines 2 and 2. Those are suggestions for lines that the computer makes. And then on the right of that, which is out of the camera view, you put in the lines and hit -1. And so it just subtracts how many shifts each guy gets, and it suggests new lines for, on the next shift. So I love that feature because it just, everything's random. It's not always 1 against 1 and 2 against 2. So I really like that. I actually made some cards, too, that I could flip over for that as well. Johnny Cracks, he says he puts APBA in his cart, and then he just forgets about it. Yeah. I do a lot of that window dressing, too, window shopping. All right, so we got a face-off here, and Jim Craig with a save in the Atlanta zone, +2. Advantage lefty, so Russell's going to get it. A 21 is a 31. And pass physical 10, 1, 4. And no, it's not. Intercepted, shot on goal by the right D. So Park's going to get a shot on goal. Shot range of 15, so that will just be a shot and a save by Craig. A 43 is a 29. That's going to be a shot on goal for Secord. So bounces over to Secord. Uh-oh. Secord, shot range of 24. Oh, he rolls the 24. It's in range. And Craig, with a 66, makes the easy save. And it's picked up into the corner by Russell. So Secord, point blank on Craig. And way to go, Craig. He made the save, diving across. And Secord can't believe it. That was a fun little sequence there. Oh, and line change coming up again. So you can see how it says line 1 and 2. So it's forward line 1 for the Flames and defensive line 2. And Boston, it's forward line 2 and defensive line 2. And that's kind of how I do the line changes. So it kind of tells me what lines to put out. And then I go off to the right-hand side, and I put in 2 and 2, and then 1 and 2. And when I hit the minus button, it's going to tell me these are the lines coming out next. So you know who's coming out next. Russell with the puck. And he rolls a 31. That's going to be a 13 going up against the opponent. So that would be O'Reilly X. Ooh. That 13 is going to be a 16. It's going to be intercepted by the left wing. So O'Reilly, a rocking hit on Russell, sends him flying, and Stan Jonathan picks up the puck. Jonathan rolls a 65, and he's going to get into a fight here with somebody. So Jonathan is going to go at it with Houston. So Jonathan and Houston's second fight of the game, and I wish I had that chart. I will have to do that. I'm going to have to make a note for myself to get that fight chart to see, give some kind of a momentum advantage here. So Jonathan and Houston go at it here, 11:01 in the third period, and Jonathan has had enough of Houston. And Houston, we have a problem. So Jonathan goes to the box. Houston, his second fight of the night. He fought Secord earlier, and now he's fighting Stan Jonathan. And so we'll get those guys into the box, and they will cool off for a few minutes. And we'll play on. And Trav says he prefers Stratomatic. Yeah, that's a fun one, too. There's some things I like about the Stratomatic. I need to get that back on the table. Couple things that don't work for me so well is I can't use this setup because the cards are so much different. They're so much bigger. So I have to use a different setup. And the super advanced power play drives me nuts because it's such a, it's like a mini game, and it just drives me nuts. And I tried it, and I was getting okay at it. I do like reading the results on the cards. I do like that. There's a lot I do like about it. But I just kind of gravitated towards this, And Philip's going to pick up the scoreboard by Al Wilson. Yes, they are fantastic, especially the football one. I haven't broke out the baseball game yet. I have to do the baseball one. But the football one is so good for APBA and Solitaire Pro and second season. It's just so good. It makes things go so much faster. It really does. All right, we got a face-off here at center, so it's going to be even on the draw. Let me get another roll here. Home center. Clement's going to get it. 14. That's going to be a 30, and his pass doesn't connect, and he ices it. So it comes all the way back here. Another face-off. Visitor center. Rattel's going to get it. Oh, 66. So that's my 66 roll. So Rattel's going to get the puck. Point-blank chance. His shot range of 31 is a 41. Oh, I rolled a 46. And Jim Craig comes up with a ridiculous save on Rattel. And can we clear it away? Do we have a 7? Yes, we do. And they box out everybody, and he jumps on the puck. Wow. So, Jim Craig robs Rattel, and that would have made it 5-1. All right, so they're going to go 3-1 for both teams. So let me get line 1 defense back out here. And they want to go line 3. So 3-1 and 3-1. Okay. So Willie Plett comes out. How you doing, Willie Plett? So 3-1 and 3-1. Okay. So let me fix that. 7.5 to go here in the third. This has been fun. APBA hockey back on the table. APBA football coming back at some point. I'm just so busy I can't set up the table and finish a game. Alrighty, so, oh boy, I'm running out of defense here, all right? So we're going to go, I'm going to put a couple of them over here. Alrighty. So there we go. We'll fix that. And, all right, let's play on here. So we're going to get a face-off in the Atlanta zone. And on the draw, it's +2 for the Flames. Advantage left wing. So Vale's going to get it with a 31. And he's going to get a shot on goal. 24, it's out of range. Cheevers makes the save on Vale. And a 32 is going to be back to the point to Russell. Yes, I will get the shot on the net. Okay, it's a shot frequency of 8, but my split roll was a 3. So, a 4 here in a split. So I'm going to consider him getting the shot on net. Let's get a no-time roll. And it's going to be a save by Cheevers as he fired that one at the net. And a 6, and he's just going to cover up here for the face-off. And Thomas says, I use the same idea that I used for the breakaway. In a game I played this week, Bossy gets an 11 roll. The Islanders down 1 to Chicago, and Tony Esposito makes the big save. Yeah, it's fun when you do that stuff. Oh, Pine Tar. I love Pine Tar. But 2 things for Pine Tar. One is they don't have enough seasons. I have 82. That's the only season I would probably play out of that. That's more design as the greatest teams thing. And 2, you chew through the ink printing the teams up. They have the cards. They look great, but they're full color. Like, all color. There's not enough white. And it's like, I don't want to be burning through, there's a lot of cards to print out. And holy smack. I mean, you'd be going through your color cartridge trying to print those out. I always tell people, like, see that card right there? There's a lot of white. There's not a lot of ink being used, But if you try to print that, that's a lot of ink, and that's kind of how the Pine Tar ones use. It's just too much ink. Yeah, the cards need to be on white stock. It's just a bit of if they would do, but they have all these colored backgrounds for the team. They look great, but I ain't printing them out. I printed out a couple of teams and said that's it. But it is a fun game. It is a fun game. And you designed some of the logos. Oh, that's pretty cool. I have the 82 set. I'd play it more, too, but I'm not printing out a lot of those teams and burning up my ink. All right, so I got a +2 here. Advantage right D, so it's going to come back to Reinhardt, Renfield. Renfield at the point. 65, 29. That's not going to be good. Intercepted by Raymond Bourque as the Bruins press now. All right, I might have to bump this up to forecheck 3. And when we hit the 5-minute mark, remind me if I forget, and I probably will. 11 for Bork going up against Plett. And 11 is going to be a pass Arsog. Okay, so Bork is the 35. So let's get a no time roll here. 46, nope. He's just going to make the pass. It's not going to be a shot. And it's going to go to the third highest rating guy here. So it's going to go to Marcotte. So Marcotte's going to get it. Marcotte, oh, he's going to get a shot on goal. And it's in range. Another in-range chance for Boston. Did that click? I don't know if that clicked or not. I'm going to do that. And a 26 is a score. And Don Marcotte puts it home for Boston. And it's now 5-1 for the Bruins here. As Marcotte will take the pass from Bork. And so we're going to give Marcotte the goal. Bork's getting an assist because he's the one that slid it up to him. And time of this goal is 13:36. And it's going to be just the one assist. So we're going to give that to Bork. So Marcotte from Bork, and Boston is running away with this. It is 5-1. +2 off the draw. Unger gets it. A 64 is a 3 going up against Bork. That's going to be a 6. Shot on goal block +1. And with Park and Bork out there, the shot's going to be blocked, and it deflects back to Marcotte. A no-time roll for Marcotte to 55. That's a 3 going up against Unger. It's going to be a shot on goal for Marcotte. And this time, Craig will make the save. And a 16 is a 28. Oh, that's not good. Can they clear it? Yeah, they will clear it, and they'll jump on it here. All right, so Boston going line 1. And there's not many line 1s left, but they don't need to be up by that many here. And 2 and 2 for the Flames. So not a good outing here for the Flames in front of a festival crowd. All right, so we get 1 and 3. Toward the end of the game, I just I wing it. No matter how many lines are left, I just wing it. All right, face-off in the Atlanta zone. So we have Even on the face-off. Even's going to be home left wing. McMillan's going to get it with a 44. That's going to be a 1. McMillan's going to get a shot on net. Oh, it's a 23. It's in range. So McMillan coming down the wing, shoots this one. Cheevers with the save on the 64. And it's picked up by the right wing. So Cheevers stoning McMillan, who was using his speed coming down the wing, going around the aging Rick Smith. Middleton with the puck for Boston. 25. He's just going to dump it around the boards. It's going to be picked up by Marsh. Marsh with the 14. His long pass doesn't connect. That will be icing on the play. 4 minutes ago here in Atlanta. 5-1 Boston. Even on the face-off. Home left D. Murdoch with a 55. That's a 14. That's going to be a pass with an Arsog. All right, so he's got an assist rating of 23. Yes, he will make this pass to the third highest, and it's going to go to Pronovo. So he's going to make a pass to Pronovo. Pronovo's shot, who's got a 32, but I rolled a 55, so that's going to be a save. 25 shots of the Flames. They're not getting outshot that badly. A 27. Can we clear it? Yes, we will clear it, and Cheevers will cover it up, and we got a face-off. And Johnny Cracks likes Pine Tar. I like Pine Tar, too. I liked how it was like the one page. I should pull that out and play it again. It's just all the printing. It drives me nuts. But I think I have it somewhere. I should pull it out and maybe print out a couple more teams. I like to print out all the teams, but holy cow, that's a lot of printing. All right, so we got face-off in the Boston zone, even on the draw. Oh, we got to do it in a line change here. So Boston wants to go with 3. 3 and 1. And Atlanta wants to go 1 and 1, which is probably a good idea for them at this point. Oh, we're going to bump up to forecheck 3 and then forecheck 1 for Boston. So we're going to lock it down, as Tebow would say. We're going to try to lock it down. All right. So if I can remember, I'm going to be looking at the different charts now off to the side. There we go. All right, on the face-off, it's +2 for the Flames. Disadvantage left wing, so Marquardt's going to get it at 23. Is a 22 coming out of his own zone. Intercepted in a shot on goal by Clement. Clement's shot is going to be stopped by Cheevers. A 22 is going to be, that would have been a save anyway, and it's picked up by the right D. So Park has it. Park, a 62 is a 9. And that shot's going to be blocked, and it deflects into the crowd. Face-off in the Atlanta zone, 2.5 to play. +2 for the Flames on the face-off. Advantage lefty, Russell. A 16 is a 28 on forecheck 3. Intercepted and shot on goal by Foster. Foster's going to get it. Shot of 24. Saved by Craig. A 46 is a 45. And the 45 on the normal save is defensive zone face-off. So Craig's just going to hang on. Possible injury, but I'm not checking for an injury. +2 again on the draw. Advantage lefty, Russell again, 55 is a 5. Soga. Does anybody have a 55? I don't think so. So it's going to be, he can't clear it. He throws it out of play. Face off here. All right, so let's go 1 for everybody now. No, you know something? We're going to go 3 for Boston. We're going to go 3. All right, we're in no hurry. We're just going to leave 3 out here. I'm okay with that. So let's leave 3 out here for Boston and 3 and 2. And then we'll leave 1 out here for these guys. All righty. And the Bengals are doing good. Yeah, I'll watch some of that when I sign off here. All right, here we go. A minute and a half to go here in Atlanta. And it's going to be +2 on the face-off. Advantage right D, so Reinhardt gets it. A 25 is a 7. And that's going to be a neutral zone face-off. So he gets it out to center, but it goes out of play. Advantage left wing, Don Lever. 46 is a 41. And that's going to be a neutral zone face-off as well. So the Bruins doing a good job of clogging it up. This is the last gasp here. And advantage left D, Russell gets it. A 25 is a 7. Shot on goal, block +1. The shot is blocked, smothered for a face-off, and that's going to do it here from the Omni. So the final score, it's the Boston Bruins 5 and the Atlanta Flames, and Jim Craig 1. Way to go, Craig. Let's take a look at our final stats and get our 3 stars of the game, as we like to do. So in this third period, Boston got 1 goal to give them 5. And the Flames, absolutely nothing. And they finish with 1. Cheevers gets the win. Craig gets the loss. Final shots on goal, 26 for Atlanta. So they had 11 and 6. They had 17. So they got 9 this period, right? And they did get 2 more in range. So they finish with 26 shots and 3 in range. Boston finishes with 29 shots, so they had 20, so they got 9. And they finish with 4 more in range, so they have 29 shots. And they had 10 in range. Wow. They got half of them, yeah. So that is that. So Cheevers, shots on goal were 26, 1 goal against. He played all 60 minutes. Craig saw 29 shots, 5 goals against. He played 60 minutes. 3 stars. Well, I'm thinking you got to go to Cashman with a pair of goals. So Wayne Cashman is going to be our number 1 star with 2 goals. Middleton with a goal and 2 assists is going to be our 2nd star. So Cashman and Middleton. And what else do we have here? Cashman, Middleton, McNabb with 3 assists. So our 3rd star is Peter McNabb. And that's what we have. So Cashman, Middleton, McNabb are our stars of the game. The final score is 5-1 Boston. That was a fun time. Haven't played some APBA hockey in quite some time. Hope you enjoyed this one. I did. Good to get it back on the table. Good to finally play some cards and dice again. And that is that. So, let's see if I can go back to Studio B, and we'll wrap things up here. Yep. Back in Studio B. Oh, I'm off to the side over here because of because of that camera right there. So, get that. There we go. And we're back to almost normal right now. Oh, I had my Nordiques hat on the entire time. So, thanks for coming by, folks. Again, I did a video today talking a little bit more about Digital to DiceCon 2025. And I'll keep answering those questions as I get them. And as I get answers, I'll answer the questions too. But thanks for coming by tonight. It's fun to play this. I think I need to break out the hockey bones next time. It's been a while since I played that. So I need to get out the hockey bones so I can have a nice comparison, you know. They're so close. They're so similar, these two games. They really are. And I don't know which one I like better. And I don't need to make a favorite, but it's always fun to pick one out there. It's just less charts with hockey bones, too. A lot more thinking, though. A lot more thinking. A lot more little intricacies with hockey bones. But all right, I'm Dave, Studio B. Thanks for coming by.